What's happening, everybody? What's happening, everybody? It's your pal, Big Cat. And yes, that's Special K. Hi, Karen.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, look, she got the red cup.
That's right.
You,
It's
so you
joke
know,
day.
you know, you know, she's in Kevin Hart mode right now. The Red Cup Boys.
What you say? What you say?
I said you're in Kevin Hart mode. The Red Cup Boys.
Yeah, red cup with some nice red wine. It's one of those days. I need it.
Okay. Well, as we go into this episode of the What's Good show, we have to welcome. We'd like to welcome our members and friends and loyal viewers, everybody that gets down with the team. You know how it goes. So, what's happening with you, Garen? What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I had a great week. Went to the doctor. Found that I had two cysts on my throat, but I'm handling it. I got to do what I have to do. Um,
Okay.
I'm just gonna push forward with it and just leave it at that. It's all in God's hand. Whatever's going to be, it's going to be. I know He will never leave me or forsake me, so I'm good.
All right.
You know,
Well,
other than that, the kids get out of school this week up here, I believe. I know New York don't get out to June 25th. Yeah, so
the, them parents are saying keep them little jokers as long as you can. Pa- parents in New York were trying to keep the kids in school till like say September 8th, and the kids and their school starts again September 12th. they go they gonna stay in school forever.
forever, ever, forever,
But nah,
ever.
it's cool. Forever. So as it is though, that's cool. The kids, especially if they're getting a good education and doing their thing, that's good. You know.
Yeah.
So what else goes on as you're indulging in your beverage of choice?
Well, I have company here, but they're not going to get on the screen. We're just chilling out. You know,
You know,
I'm having a good day. Huh?
and I know that. I know that. I know
Yeah,
that.
I'm
And,
having a
and since I know that, I gotta be a what they call that, the dime dropper.
what's the time dropper?
Hi, Nate.
Hey, Cal.
She said, "Hey,
See,
Cam."
ha ha.
Sometimes us as women, we need that person that you got to vent to with women issues and things. So if it ain't her sister and her, because my road dogs are in New York, but they my road dogs now, and those are my sisters. So sometimes we need that.
Hey, everybody, even we men, we
Yeah,
need,
you had yours yesterday.
you know, shit. Mine yesterday, mine yesterday was just what people need to understand is we men, we bottle up our emotions so much that there are times when we just have to just get away before we explode and bug out. And that's what a lot of those young boys don't understand. That's why they end up bugging out and doing goofy stuff, going shooting up schools and other things. A lot of times situations could be different if people just knew how to express themselves without snapping and bugging out. Like men bug out and do something goofy. Women, y'all make TV shows like Snap and stuff like that.
Or housewives and reality shows.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, that's true.
men just go in the backyard, bug out, and shoot up everything.
Yeah. You poor men.
So, but the thing is, in today's society,
Yeah, I'm getting tough.
look at you.
Hey,
Hello.
go ahead. I'm
The
listening.
thing, the thing is, in today's society, we need ways to understand and express our feelings that don't disrespect or violate other people. Because when we do that, it's like we don't mean to hurt other people, but once you get that ball rolling, sometimes cats just can't control themselves, and if they don't know, if they have no other form of expression,
Yeah.
they might do it violently, or they might do it, you know, haphazardly. They get high, they drink, they do whatever, and when they do things in that manner, it affects not only them, but the people they care about, that care about them or their communities. So it's a crazy situation. So back to your point, you sometimes and some days you need that effort day. That
Yeah.
day, you know what? Effort. I'm going to be everything I'm not supposed to be today because I'm gonna do me.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true. That is true. And then you know when you're blessed to have people that you can share a lot of things with, you hold on to them. You know what I mean? Some people don't have that, you know. But what can I say?
I mean, you're right with that, but and unfortunately, some people have it but don't realize or recognize it until it's too late.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And then that adds on to their regret because the regret becomes greater when you can't rewind time and you lose the opportunity to tell a person what they meant to you or what certain situations how you felt, and that's a sad fact. That's why again we have to learn to understand and express our emotions while we can. Like this woman right here, people, this
Who?
woman right here.
Who? My BFF? My
I
BFF?
I got to show Miss Mary Marcus much love and courtesy because she she doesn't do anything for anyone uh, with a hidden agenda. 99.9% of the things that Sister Mary does is from the heart. So it's like when she does it or says it, she means it, and that's a beautiful thing. That's what people also need to get back into, saying what they mean, meaning what they say, because too often times they say, "Oh, that's not what I meant," but homie, look what you did. Look what you did. Forget what you meant. Look what you did.
Well, I can honestly say God has blessed me with some women that are in my life that just want nothing but greatness for me. But out of all of them, Mary and my friend Tanya, but Mary mostly, me and Mary been friends for over 50 years. You know how some people put up on social media, I bet you can't put up you had a friend for 10 or 20 years. No, I can't. I have one for 50 years. And we really, honestly, Cal, never had a fallout. We had disagreements, but that's what friends do, and we handle our disagreements. Before, we never stopped speaking to each other because it was somebody said this, that. No, we don't do that because we don't allow nobody. Like if I'm in a setting and somebody bring her name up, if it ain't positive, keep her name out your mouth, you know?
Hey,
And it works both ways, and when you're blessed with women, the women that I have in my life, that I can honestly say they, you know how they say ride or die for me? I can honestly say that. And I don't take advantage of it. You know, I have men like that too in my life, but sometimes us as women, we need other women, you know. There's no jealousy, no envy. If I got, you got. If you don't have, I'll make sure you have. You know, I'm at a point in my life, I'll be 62 this year by the grace of God. And I can honestly say I wouldn't change anything that I went through because it was a learning experience for me. Some people can't say that. Some
Well,
people can't say that. And
the
I'm
thing
just a
is,
true believer. You speak your truth, how can you go wrong?
the thing is, a key factor you pointed out. Certain experiences we go through, we automatically regret them or why me and blah blah blah. The situation is that experience was something that you needed to go through because it either made you stronger, made you better, or humbled you to think of those who didn't have it or don't have it.
Right.
You know, and people oftentimes they can't get out of their own way. And in that regard, it's like when you're going through something, so quick we are to ask why me and this, that, and the other. And it's a statement where it said, God said, why not you?
Exactly.
And because of that, it's like you are blessed or given so many different things that people, you know, don't have. But the first thing we're doing is sitting there crying, why not more? I want more. Be happy with what you have, you know? And
Yeah.
my father said something to me, yeah, and I'll give him credit. He stated something to me years ago. He said there was once a man who always complained about having no shoes until one day he met a man that had no feet.
Mm.
And I was like, you know, me as a kid, I'm like, hey, what you talking about? But the thing is, as you go on in life, if you're blessed to move on in life and to finally understand that situation and think about the less fortunate people, you know, the cats who don't have when you know people complain that all they have is uh, bread and peanut butter and jelly and bread to make sandwiches. But then they don't think about the person who doesn't even have that. They all they got is a cup and a water fountain. That's all
Mm.
they got to survive on. There's always
Mm.
less fortunate people that need to be thought of. But too often we won't get out of our own way to think about those people and to humble ourselves. You know, we go with
Yeah.
that bogus ass holiday Thanksgiving, and we eat, overeat, overcook, and do all of that. But then you know, and so much so that you have leftovers, piles upon piles of food sometimes, and it just goes to waste. You end up throwing it away and stuff like that. But it's like how many people, and I know there's quite a few though, but how many people really go out and maybe feed the less fortunate just to sit down and have a meal with them? You could brighten somebody's day, but as simple as giving them a sandwich. They might not have eaten for 3 or 4 days, and you get up there and just give them a little cheese sandwich and a cup of water, and you've made their week, maybe made their month. But a lot of times, unfortunately, in today's world, we don't think about the less fortunate. We always think about how much more can I get, and
That is true. That is
that,
true.
that's a sad factor of, as they often say, we're on a slow path to hell because we don't take the time to think about those who need us.
That's true.
But enough of that sermon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
On to other things. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to go I'm going to go sleep with the lady across the street and give her a couple of dollars to shut up,
What?
whether she wants it or not. I'll just lie about it.
What? What are you talking about, Cal?
I'm just talking about these bugged out men nowadays doing goofy stuff and then lying about it, trying to pay for it, or trying to find an excuse and deny it. We got the take that guy, and for years he was denying that situation with that unfortunate young lady. I'm not saying no names. That unfortunate situation with that young lady never happened. But then all of a sudden, bang! Here's the videotape, and it's plain as day. You can see it's him, and then he gonna get up and he gonna cry. And I was so bad, dude. You knew you was foul and goofy when you was doing it, but you thought you were above the law and better than everybody else, so you did it. And then fast forward to the to the orange to the orange carrot top. He gonna do some stuff, and then and say he never did stuff, and this is all bogus. And then 34, 34 times the people say, "Nah, you did it. Nah, you did it." They said that 34 times. 12 people said that 34 times. He did it. Yep, he did it. He did it.
But you know what's so crazy about both of those situations? Both of them situations was the way that how they treated women. And what they don't understand, God made us to help men. We came from a rib from Adam. He didn't put us on this earth to be abused and ridiculed and feel less than. So he's giving back now. This is the year of calling people out on their shit, getting caught in their shit, and you're not above the law. You understand what I'm saying? And the sad part about it, each one of these men got daughters. Did they ever think about that? What makes you think what you did to somebody else's daughter it won't happen to yours? I think it's so sad with Diddy that his daughter graduated the other day and he couldn't even go to her graduation. And that was a choice. He could have went, but he didn't want to go because he knew paparazzi would be there and it would have been about him. And I think that's so sad. I know me, if that my father, I would have been so hurt. I'd have been so hurt.
Well, the thing is, he could have gone because he got enough money. He could have went. He could have went in disguise or something.
Well, he's staying in the disguise even when he don't wear one. So
he could have put on one of them Kanye hoodies.
Or one of his special wigs.
Yeah, see, he could have done. But the thing is, people when they're moving in that mindset, they think regular laws, even the laws of what is it? This human life laws of reality don't apply to them. Like, dude, granted you don't want to distract the attention from the graduation, but you're not that special that the world is going to stop because you're there. You're not that special. But they'll find excuses for not putting forth the effort. You know, like the creep who don't want to go to work. Oh, it's too cold outside. My feet hurt. My this, my that. Excuses for being lazy. If you're determined you want it bad enough, you're going to be there.
But the crazy thing with that situation is you didn't want to go because you didn't want to embarrass your daughter, but you embarrassed her anyway with this stuff, all these videos that's coming out. So at the end of the day, it's still an embarrassment thing that happened. You know, it's just us as a people. That's why I'm so glad I raised my sons in a way where don't get celebrity struck or stricken or whatever, because they behind closed door, they human just like us. Just like us. And I say that to say is I will never forget, it was Derek's graduation trip. And that's when I think no, yeah, it had either Derek or David, I forgot. And Diddy had just opened his restaurant name after his son Justin. And I will never forget when they went there and when we saw Diddy, the way they showed him on TV, he didn't look nothing like that in person. He looked like Skeletor. Remember Skeletor, the skeleton?
Yeah.
His face looked so sucked in and this and that. And I remember when he came to the table and all that, and he introduced himself. And when he left, I'll never forget. I forgot either it was David or Derek. I forgot which one, but they said, "Ma, who was that?" I said, "That's the owner of the restaurant." I said, "Remember back then, what was he called? P. Diddy, right?"
Yeah.
Right? He said,
No,
he
he's
don't
called
look
Puff Daddy. He's called
Puff Daddy. Yeah, Puff Daddy. He said, he don't look nothing like how he look on TV. I said, yeah, well, TV supposed to at least put 10 pounds on it. He said, no, mommy. They didn't put 10 pounds on him. He needed 50 pounds on him because he looked like he 100 pounds. I was like, wow. I'm just thankful that I only can speak on my kids. I can't speak on nobody else's kids. I raised them with don't ever get starstruck because they have issues just like everybody else, and it's just that it's every day someone, or either once a week, somebody's coming forward with, he done did this to them and he done did that to that. And how people have that saying, I'm even one of those people that said, well, why are they waiting now to say something? But then I understand now because a lot of them were threatened, and a lot of people did, are not here no more. So you got to look at stuff like that. But one thing, God will show up and show out.
Yeah, because
and
as I hear now, one of his sex toys is filed a complaint against him.
Wait a minute, huh? What?
One of his sex dolls is filed a claim.
What did it say?
I don't know. He came home playing Boogie and said, take that.
You is stupid. You was stupid.
The thing is, people, they gotta accept their lot in life, accept who they are, and stop trying to think they're above and better than everybody else. The way you treat people in society, as they always say, treat people the way you want to be treated. And if you're treating people foul, then hey, don't be surprised when it comes back and bites you in the ass. And that's how it is.
Well, one thing I never could understand about not even the Pity Diddy situation or the Orange Man situation, just life in general. There is no way in the world I can understand how someone can do something. I'm just gonna focus. I say me. I don't know how you feel. Do something to me, and I'm gonna wait years later to say something. Even if my life is in danger, the type of family I had, it would have been handled. Trust and believe that it'd have been handled. But now you have people that they admitted they stayed in it for the money. So you just sold your soul for some money, which if you leave this earth, you can't take it with you.
But they're not thinking about leaving Earth. They're just thinking about partying and getting it on then. And that's the sad fact. They just
You
want
know,
party for the moment.
and
In the
and
words of
from
Britain,
me,
party and bullshit. They just want to party and bullshit.
and I believe from me to you, Cal, what he did, that's nothing compared to what I really think that's gonna come out. It's gonna be something that's past what he did that's gonna shock the world. I just got that feeling. I don't know what it is, but when that come out, he already done lost, endorsements and other things. This here is gonna swallow up a lot of people. I just don't know what it is. My gut is telling me this. This ain't nothing. This
Well,
ain't nothing.
you heard
Now,
Bishop T.D. Jakes said, "Have you ever been swallowed? Swallowed."
I'm not going there. I'm not.
He was hitting that again. You
I'm
ever
not
been
even.
swallowed? Just a simple fact. Hearing him say it like, "Have you ever been swallowed? Swallowed."
And then now Mr. Orange Man got indicted for 34
Oh
felonies.
no! Pause. Convicted,
I
not
mean,
indicted.
convicted. I'm sorry.
Convicted.
But you have people out here that got caught with attempt to have like weed or a gun on them that's getting 25 to life, and they are misdemeanors in certain cases. But you have a president, 34 indictment. I mean, got charged and
Convicted. Being
convicted,
found guilty.
and
He
he
is
ain't going
guilty.
no, and he ain't going nowhere. Can you say privilege?
Yeah. Oh, come on now, cut it out. Think about it. Think about it. Dude got convicted, 34 counts. I mean, we talking one of our special hosts. He had said basically they were all the same the same crime, but they charged him 34 different ways. Granted, but it's still a felony.
Did what you say? How many ways
Thir- he got charged 34 different ways for the same crime.
of grabbing a pussy?
Nah. Grabbing it, and then paying for it. Grabbing it, using it, paying for it.
Look how he grabbed it and did he said, take that, take that, take that.
That's who made the phone call. That's the set of the meeting. But so it's like dude did what he did, and when you got to look at it, other countries, other countries, looking at the United States, the most prestigious role in the country, because the president is the equivalent of the king,
Teenage, what you gonna start?
and now the president is a felon. How can you expect another country to respect you when you got criminals and pussy grabbers running the country?
How that song go? Criminal minded, we've been blinding. That's crazy. That's crazy. He got convicted of 34 felonies for buying pussy, grabbing pussy, and Diddy was in the background saying, take that, take that, take that. That's crazy. Somebody gonna make a song about that. Somebody
Dude,
gonna make a song. And I'm gonna give the and I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give them the words for it. I'm gonna spit 16 bars.
you gonna give him a hot 16?
Yeah, hot 16, Callie.
Well, like I said though, the sad fact and reality is that people have not, you know, are not willing to admit they're wrong and that they messed up.
The truth is
Knowing the dude, the jury found him guilty of 34 counts, and dude went home. Whereas if you'd have been driving your car intoxicated and parked in somebody's front yard, they'd have took you to jail, and you might not have come out to your next court date.
True, diggity, no doubt.
And that's a situation where that is a DUI. This dude has 34, not 1 or 2, but 34.
And the sad thing is, even if he go to jail, they saying he still can run for presidency. That's the part I'm not getting. Hey, lock that door.
Yeah.
That's the part I'm not understanding. So that means he gonna run the country behind bars.
See, that's the question I have also.
Okay, and another thing, Cal, then I'm gonna let you talk. Where is Secret Service going?
That is part of it was my next question. Because former presidents
Hi, Selena. Sorry. Salita. Sorry, bro. That wine kicking in.
Okay. Former presidents are entitled and do have Secret Service protection for life, for the rest of their lives.
Right.
So now, if this dude were to have to do 6 months, 2 weeks, whatever, in prison, would the Secret Service go with him?
Can you imagine that shit?
I wonder.
Do you think the Secret Service will get beat the fuck up?
Maybe.
I don't even think he would go to a regular prison. I think they would have him somewhere where he just have to stay in there.
He'd be under house arrest.
Exactly. Yeah. That's crazy though.
You can't. And how sad is that? You can't leave your mansion for 6 months.
Shit, I ain't got a mansion and I still don't leave for 6 months. And I ain't on house arrest for anything. So he just, it's just crazy. But my thing is, even with all that, you still can run to be the president. I don't get that. You let that shit have been Obama. What? Integrity goes a long way. What? Soon as they indicted him on the first one, oh, you going to jail? You going to jail?
Well, the thing is,
ouch.
Selena said he's not going to jail. He's not. Could you imagine the hype around that cat walking the general population?
Who? Orange Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you already know the what's them white folks that's in jail? Those brothers, the something nation.
The Aryan Nation.
Yeah, they're gonna protect him no matter what.
Maybe.
No, ain't no maybe. Because it's all about a white world, so for them.
Maybe. No, because the reason I say maybe is because quite a few of them are in there because of him.
Yeah. But if he become president behind bars, they're gonna suck all that up.
Please, he's gonna be sucking something else.
You know what?
Find out. Mess around. Mess around.
What you say, Cal? We gonna be fun.
Jamal got the Orange Man washing his socks.
You stupid. He gonna be sucking what, Cal? Something else.
Yo, remember the movie Life? Imagine the Orange Man sitting in the mess hall in some big country Bama. Come on. You gonna finish your cornbread?
I ain't scared. Oh man, you crazy. Let's
But
get
I
off
mean,
of him. Let's get off of him. Let's talk about your basketball people now. Cause you're gonna have me in here choking over that. Oh, that's something he's probably gonna be doing, but um
exactly. See, you read my mind.
and I can still picture Diddy like the two angels on his shoulders. Take that, Donald, take that. Take that, take that, take
Nah, shit, they're gonna be telling Diddy that.
that. Yo, I
He gonna change his name.
can't. Yo.
His name is gonna be not is they're gonna change it from Diddy to Duty.
What?
They're gonna change his name from Diddy to Duty. But the
Cal,
sad
stop. We're supposed to be doing a show and you got me laughing. Stop.
the
Stop.
sad fact in reality, the sad fact in reality is that people need to be more conscious with moves they make and and opportunities they take. As children, we always thought of being, as kids coming up, you wanted to be things like astronauts and basketball players, football players, different things. And one of the main things was to possibly one day be president of the United States for some people.
Shit, some people want to be
Unfortunately,
superheroes. Shit.
exactly. But for some
Spikes. Go ahead.
but for some people, when they get that opportunity, what they squander it, they blow it because now they feel all of a sudden I'm better than everybody else. I mean, I won't lie. When Obama became president, I shed a tear because I was happy for him, but I thought about all of my family members who might have had that dream and being people of color that we felt we could never have that. That would never be us. And so when it did happen for one of us, the world stood up and saluted.
I was happy just for, I'm going to be honest. I was just happy because I'm going to be honest. I thought we would never see a black president. I was happy for myself and our ancestors because it happened. And what I love about it, he was the president twice and he held his head, never did, came out, yo, what you say? You know, how they portray us as. That's what I
So,
admired about him.
and the thing is, he pretty much he pretty much destroyed all of the stereotypical thoughts that people had of black men and women. Because Michelle Obama was no joke.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
and the thing is, but then the world got too comfortable because they said, okay, a black man did it and he rocks. Now let's get the kid off the special bus. Let the kid from the special bus become president. And you see what he did. Oh
but
my lord!
but the sad part is the two people that's running for presidency. That's why I'm independent. Biden look like as soon as he take another step, he gonna fall. He gonna fall. He done aged so much that he looked like the guy from that commercial. Oh, I should have gotten it when he had the dollar on the fishing pole. Oh, I
Yeah,
should have gotten it. And then Orange Man is just orange. He gonna tell you what he gonna do, and then he's starting to get senile about stuff. So
but the
where do we
thing,
go? What do we do?
I'm gonna say this.
Like I shared with you one time when me and you had a deep conversation. I think it should be a limit on age brackets of running for presidency. I don't think you need to be in your 70s and your 80s and stuff. I think you should be in your 50s and close to your 70s to, because your mind is all right and you ain't got to worry about dementia. or how you do the OJ system. You know who I'm talking about. How you do his walk.
Oh.
You know?
Arthritic walk.
Yeah. So it's just sad. It's just sad.
Well,
And you have to vote, but who do you vote for?
exactly, and that's the sad issue that we have to deal with because I mean, Joe Biden. I don't have nothing against him, but I don't have that much for him either. The biggest thing, that people can really say, okay, he's not Trump. You voting for him because he's not Trump. That doesn't mean he's going to do nothing for you, and that's the wrong reason to vote for anybody. As you said, going independent, people need to understand they need to earn your vote. Don't expect your vote.
Mm.
Because
Okay.
if you expecting my vote just because you say you Democrat or you expecting my vote because you say you Republican, that is, a situation where that's the wrong reason. Selena said, I was glad her grandmother got a chance to see a black president.
Yes,
And
Selena, Miss Evans would have really been happy. Your
yeah,
grandmother would have really been happy.
shout out to Leona Evans.
Yeah, that was her
All
grandmother. Miss Evans was no joke. Great woman. Great woman.
And you see, those situations present themselves that as we were coming up as children, our parents wanted and expected greatness from us. Some of it was kind of overstepping, like
I don't know. I don't know about my parents. They just wanted us to get the fuck out the house.
Hey, I understand that. There was quite a few. There were quite a few parents like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, values and principles that even what your parents they gave you, they instilled in you.
That is true.
To make sure you would be a good person. Own boy, his own mother says she felt sorry for the country if he was voted for president.
Mm-hmm.
When your own mother don't believe in you, bruh, you have a serious issue. And so, with that being said, though, the unfortunate things that this country is facing right now, we do not have anyone in position to take us a step further into greatness, and that is the sad fact that we're dealing with. Joe Biden, as I said, his claim to fame is that he's not Trump. Okay, but then again, neither is little TT from up the road. He ain't Trump neither. So we should vote for him, even though he's on the corner selling nickels. That doesn't make him a presidential character.
Okay.
The values and principles that this country needs for a president or for a president, be it male or female, is someone that stands up and shows out for their people, for their constituents and their native people. And that we don't have right now. Everybody in some way, shape, or form is chasing a profit or something of that nature. And we have to get away from that. So anyway, on other things, who are you liking for this NBA final?
The Celtics.
All right.
Not feeling the Pacers. They need to go pace themselves. I'm going for the Celtics.
Hello. The Pacers have already been eliminated.
I mean, I tell you, I'm feeling like what you call them. Take that shit. I'm going for the Celtics.
Right.
I like the Celtics because I like Jalen and what was the other brother's now? The Brown. What was his first name?
No, that is Jalen Brown.
So what's the other one? That Tatum. I mean,
Jason Tatum.
yeah, I like them too. I also watched their document of their life stories, and they come from humble beginnings. So that's not why I like them, but I just like how they strive to get to where they're at, and they're very humble, and they don't forget where they come from. You got some of these new young guys that are coming in. They coming in for just the money, which I understand. But what you don't understand is you gotta know how to invest your money in the right way. First thing they want to buy is $100,000 chain, expensive car. Let me ask you a question, Cal. This is one thing I never could understand. Why do people think even if you win the lottery, okay, you make it to the end, you're making millions of dollars. Why do people think that you're obligated to take care of your whole family? Why? Was your whole family there when you was grinding and doing what you're doing? I just need to understand that.
Because again, people want to jump on the back of the bandwagon because they feel your success is their success, and they try and guilt you, try and make you feel guilty if you don't give them something. But if good values and principles exist in that family, that family organization, they wouldn't come at you like that. But you have though, like, and it's not, doesn't have to be your family. It could be your friends from the block. Because you made it, all of a sudden they feel they made it. And it's like those are not friends or family. Those are associates. Because they're only associating with you for the because they see the possibility of you making it. Not that they're helping you make it. Not that they're striving with you to make it. Flipping back to one of our good friends, James Carter. Your cousin was right there with him on those nights, all in the park shooting jump shots all night in the projects. You know, being there by his side, assisting him, riding with him the games and all of that, making sure he was able to live his dream to the point that when he did make it, he's going to reach back and make sure that he can show appreciation to the people who were there to support him.
Mm-hmm.
But those people that were there, they didn't ask for nothing. They celebrated that he made it. The ones who want something, they probably never even bought you a quart of water.
Amen.
But because from day one, their agenda was to ride your back. The other ones had your back. There's a big difference.
Mm.
But
Amen.
but again, I'm on my soapbox. I'd like to see the Celtics win only for my man because I want to see my man win, get a championship. And you know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't. Who?
This guy.
You know what? It's time to close this show up because you dead wrong for that.
Yeah.
You are dead wrong for that.
In the words of my man Shaq, you'll never find a hairline like mine.
You know you wrong for that.
Now
You know you wrong for that.
I got big respect for that brother because he came from a Division III college
Yeah, I saw that.
and bounced, worked hard enough to get recruited to transfer to a Division I college, and eventually make it to the NBA. He's bust his behind. I wouldn't say behind. He's bust his ass to make it to where he is, and now he's playing for a championship.
Yeah.
I'm totally be happy for him. Jason Tatum, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and salute to them. But this guy right here, he's worked harder and been doubted more than anybody to make it to where he is, and he's literally proved the world wrong. So I salute him.
Yeah.
So, Mr. White, I'm trying to remember his first name.
I don't know. I just know it's hairline or whatever. I don't know.
Willie way back.
Yeah. How far you go? Way back.
So.
Oh
So
yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you know, got a lot of good movies coming out this week and TV shows, but Bad Boys comes out Friday and Book 2 of Power comes out on Friday. And both trailers are looking like fire. Looking like fire. So, got a lot to look forward to. The kids, like I said, the kids up here in PA get out this week. The kids in New York don't get out to the 25th. What are your plans for the summer, Cal?
My plans for the summer are to lay low, stay out of trouble, and make it till the winter.
Okay. Well, my plans is to travel, keep smiling, and enjoying my friendships, and always having God first.
Well, that's a good way to be.
Hey. And then at the words of P. Diddy, I'm gonna take that, and run with it.
Yeah,
But I'm just gonna sit back and just watch. Just watch stuff that's going on.
But
now you have one. I don't know if you've been watching YouTube lately, but I watch it a lot now because now you got to. Yeah, I just think this is so comical, and this, I pray about it though, Cal. I'm not gonna lie, but it's comical. God will show up and show you who people really are. They got these pastors that be going at it on Facebook, and I'd be like, really, really? They had one pastor of this mega church. He was pastoring, and all of a sudden, he brought his significant other up, and it was a man.
Okay. I don't even know what to say on that one.
Then you had another pastor that talks about how he carries a gun with him. Then you had another pastor that all he talk about is giving to the church, pay your tithes, do this and do that. I tell you, it's a quote in the Bible. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what scripture it's from, but like God said, they came through the temple like they came through the back door like thieves. And that's what's going on. That is going on. And all you can do is just sit back and shake your head. It seems like the women of God are doing better than the men because they are going by what God is teaching them to do. And I think that's so sad because the men are supposed to lead us, not deceive us. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. So I'm like I was sharing with you the other day. They say how many books is in the Bible? They say 66. I found out there's more than 66 books. They just give us what they want us to know. There's more than 10 commandments. I didn't know that. I'm like, wow. But this show on Netflix called The Book of Clarence. I kid you not. And I thank you for telling me about it. That is such an eye opener on spirituality in the Bible. I was like, wow. And you know what? I meant to tell you this, Cal. It's also in the Bible. But you don't hear people talking about it. That show was also certain things that happened that were in the Bible.
Okay.
I was like, wow. I said, oh, okay.
Tell us, Karen. What?
When they said it was 12 disciples, it was 13.
Okay.
The 13th one was Jesus.
Okay.
And they showed you how they broke it down. But then when I looked in the Bible, they were right. They were right. And I'm like, wow. But one thing that I never could understand, whenever you see pictures of Jesus, how can you put up pictures of Jesus if you never saw him?
Well,
All
the
the
thing,
pictures, all the pictures that we grew up on and seeing, it was a white man with this and that. But in the Bible, they didn't say he was black or white. They said that his skin tone was dark. He had locks in his hair and this and that. So they didn't say that he was a black man. They didn't say he was a white man. He was a man of color.
exactly.
Okay. And I'm also learning how when you pray, you got to know what you pray for and how you pray. And I can honestly say I've been praying wrong until I understood when I had to go in the Bible and understood. As long as you start off with Lord, my Father, this and that, because you got to talk to Jesus in order to get to his Father. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that one thing that was brought to me through a good friend was when you do read your Bible, you have to ask God to lead you in the direction for your understanding of his wording, because everybody's way of looking at the Bible is different, and they are so right. They are so right. I'm like, wow. But one thing that has never changed was the Ten Commandments. That has never changed. So that part, you know, I understand, but I'm not gonna get on no religion stuff and this and that. But one thing I will say, I know without God, I wouldn't be here and things would not be able. I can say that much. But like I said, anybody that's wants to know anything about the Bible, you have to read it yourself and ask God to help you understand his words. Because I can tell you one thing and then you go back, nah, that ain't right, Karen. Everybody's understanding is different.
Well,
And that's
it's
one
all
thing I'm
about,
learning.
the thing is, it's all about how you interpret the word and how it applies to you in your actions. Because you can tell a person, think about it. If you look at thou shalt not kill, yet you send young boys and women, men and women to war.
Mm.
How you going to tell them to follow the books of the Bible, but you make them soldiers and send them to war?
Because a lot
Telling
of
them,
us are because a lot of us are living in the world's way of looking at things instead of God's way. That's why.
there you have it.
Worldly things. I'm not into that.
So that's why I said utilize the word and apply it to yourself as necessary. But as we approach that magic time,
Yes, yes.
so we want you to tell a friend to tell another friend. We're going to see y'all again every Tuesday evening here on Uni ETV. Your pal Big Cal and all day Special K doing it her way. And
Hey.
hi, and hi, Nash.
Nays is knocked out.
Yeah, y'all sitting there with them red cups. So
Hey, how you doing?
anyway, we gonna roll out. We're gonna see y'all again. But check us out because July we taking July off. We
Right.
gonna pop we gonna pop some fireworks and blow up some stuff. So tell a friend to tell another friend. We gonna get at y'all. You know how we do it. Peace.
Peace.